Hey everyone, I'm going to show you two trades that I took on January 2nd that made me $16,000. And if you're interested in learning from me, click the link below.
Go ahead and establish that now for us in real time. I'm going to use the top of this swing point here. We've had multiple rejection on it, including this green wick on this real powerful candle here. And then we had a 945, which was also ISM services. So we get a firm close above that, and I will look for calls. Support. Going to mark the top of this little swing point here and the bottom of this on this big candle that we just had. So very clear range, 685.99 to 685.36. Joe, good morning. Sethery, let's go. So 22 seconds, team. January 5th, 687 calls or the 685 puts. So 687 calls or that. I don't think we're going to get an entry here, but let's be at the ready in case. I do have the puts pulled up. 685 puts with a firm close below that 685.99. And obviously staying away, no entry. Steven, good morning. How y'all doing today? Kaylee, Happy New Year. All right, team. I do have the pre-market high is overarching. And I actually have a little bit lower than that. I'm going to mark it with the top of these touches and bodies here. That being said, 685.66 to or 686.66 and 71 is kind of one of the same in my opinion. And I'm going to slightly slide support up to 686.18. And I'm going to bring underlying support into the bottom of this region here at 685.83. So we get above this pre-market high, I will look for calls as of right now. I do need it to be firm and above that overarching at this point here, or just firm with enough room to get to that. But that's really tight there in this region that we have. Everyone have a good holiday. Raymond, good morning. Happy New Year. Yeah, it was good, man. Had some friends and family over yesterday and did the collard greens and black eyed pea thing. It was a good time. Corey, where are you at that it's raining a lot? Just out of curiosity. Jordan, man, could always cook for yourself, buddy. Just throwing that out there for you. You're on vacation in Carlsbad. Oh, nice. All right, team, a minute and a half here. I am looking for calls above this pre-market high, 686.71. I do have over like resistance at 686.58, and I have the overarching at I'm sorry, 686.36 and 686.58. I do take out these couple of bodies up here. I'm just going to slightly adjust that. All right, team, 40 seconds. And if we turn red and get below 686.18, I am all about puts. 15 seconds. Switching to puts, 685 puts. 10 seconds. 2 and 1, and obviously staying away. All right, team. And that messed all my stuff up, guys. Andy, good morning, sir. How you doing?
Good morning, brother. Doing well.
Good, man. Did you have a nice holiday?
I did, yeah. How about yourself?
It was good, man. It sounded like a small war zone over here. New Year's Eve, like I think everybody in Dade City spent thousands of dollars on fireworks, but it was great.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, I can tell I live in the country for sure. Like just hundreds of AR rounds and tannerite going off everywhere.
Oh, that's funny.
It's great. Um, Supports at 686.18 team, firm close below that, and I'm in puts. I do have resistance at 686.36. I'm going to probably adjust that a little bit here. As of now, with these two wicks, the one at 10 o'clock and then the one at 9:50, which was right after that big news candle, I do want it to be above that overarching 686.87 or that 686.71, taking out all that pre-market high to the left. We can see some clear rejections where we've been failing to take that. So we get a firm close above that, and I'll take calls. Man, my laptop and my iPad did some auto update to this new Tahoe thing. Like I woke up and I literally like none of my stuff was where it's supposed to be. I had to re-log into everything. I was like, what happened to my stuff, man?
It's so annoying when that happens.
Oh, brutal. I mean, I appreciate Apple trying to make stuff better, but it was working fine before. Like, I don't know what you guys are, I'm not sure what you guys are trying to fix.
Yeah, yeah.
James, Happy New Year's, brother. Cameron, you've gotten so much snow you haven't been able to trade since before Christmas. You plow snow this time of year. Right on, Cameron. Where you live, buddy? Team, I do have the underline down at 685.62. I'm going to slide that down just a little bit, 685.51, and that's more of a region. We have this green wick here, 685.92. There's plenty of room down into here, and if we go down below that, we should be able to grab the rest of the liquidity sitting on this big green candle at 9:45 with a firm close here. But let's see what happens. Northeast Ohio, just a little south of Lake Erie. Oh, right on. You do anything nice for New Year's, Andy?
Just spent the day with my wife, and well, for New Year's Eve, we just went out to dinner
Nice.
with some friends, and we were in bed before midnight. Um, and
Same.
yes, yeah, yesterday just hung out, went and got lunch, went on a nice long walk. So pretty chill and relaxing overall.
Yes. Sounds fantastic, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. That's how we roll.
Yeah. All right, team, 5 seconds left. Firm close below that 686.18, and I'm taking puts. Unless it does something wild and draws down to like the bottom areas here. Right now, I do feel like we have plenty of room to get out of positions and get risk free on this trade. So price is nice and clean looking this morning. Let's see what happens. 30 seconds. 685 to January 5th, 685 puts. And just looking for that firm close here. 10 seconds. Two, one, and buying here. And filled at 151. And I'm going to go ahead and put my stop in at 133. Taking my stop loss off. So a little bit more of a push down here. Just a little tiny bit more. If we come back down there again, I'll grab some profits if it lets me. I'm going to go ahead and take half there at 163, team. Filled at 161. Stops at break even. So we can't make up a little bit more in the next little push down there, team. It was just kind of rejecting that slowly, and I want to ensure it's a green morning. There's 164, 165. If you didn't get them off, you'd be getting a better fill than I did there. I thought I was going to get there. Taking my stop back off, team. Taking another quarter there at 172.
Oh yeah.
And stop is going to go in at 165.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Yes, sir. Taking my stop to 168, team. We're reacting off that red wick to the left and just kind of like watching you guys do my thought process here. I have my stop a little bit ahead of this green wick on my chart here on the 920 candle. So I'm trying to allow us to retrace that. If we can flush below that, we'll maximize these trailers as best we can. Expecting a little bit more of a price reaction down here at 684.93. So just kind of walking you guys through my thought process on these trailers here. Sliding my stop to 169. Now that we're below that red wick, let's see if we can't maximize this. If it runs quick, let's be ready for it. Stop to 170. Come on, SPY, take it out in one big push. Taking stop to 175. Stop to 195. Stop to 197. Stop to 201. Stop to 206. It's going to retrace here when it gets to the bottom of those two candles, team, trying to keep us alive in that and maximize this money. And stop there at 208. Sorry, 206. Apologies. I was trying to get a little bit more juice out of that, guys, but I was literally trying to maximize it here to the top of this red candle, just to let you guys know. So this is why I was using my stop at 935, the top of that red candle, because this green big bar candle from the news at 945 is the exact same level. The bottom of that wick is the top of this body. So I was trying to keep us alive to retrace that to maximize the amount of money we had, and hopefully we were going to get below this 684.50 and then come back down to the low of the day. However, that's the best I can do it in real time with the way options move. So happy New Year's, guys. Hope that
Oh,
analysis makes sense of how I trailed that.
what an insane move.
Oh, look at that, man. I definitely trailed it a little too tight there. 230 on those contracts now.
Yeah,
Sorry, man.
dude. So I'm still, I had 204, so I just
Good
stayed.
man. Good man, Andy. I love it.
So I'm trailing to 217 here.
Love it, brother. Good work, guys. Happy,
Um,
happy New Year. God, just a textbook beautiful entry off the top there.
Dude, amazing entry and gorgeous rate of price overall. I mean, trailing to over $2 on the first trade of the year, that's special.
There. And team, if you guys are still in this and y'all got stopped out, I'm not taking another trade yet. I'm going to let this settle a little bit. But very, very clearly, you could say 684.49 and your reentry is a firm close below that, which it just did, and your pre-market low is your draw. So if you did take a reentry or you're still in there, I was trailing that by the amount of just by getting a nice good full trade and expecting it to react a little bit differently there. However, Andy executed that better than what I did on those trailers. So well done, brother.
Thank you. I mean, it was a couple cents. I don't think that's I wouldn't assign that to skill. Just honestly, dude, especially with trailers when I'm or excuse me, with the ladder when I'm trailing like this, when price jumped from like 170 to 205 in a matter of a few seconds, I couldn't even kind of trail quick enough to get it up to over $2 even quick enough.
Mhm.
Um, just like for example, right now, my stop is still in at 220. I'm going to trail it up as far as I can go on my screen. That brings me to 228. Now I scroll down to 228 is at the bottom of my screen, and I can trail up to 238. So sometimes when price is moving that quickly, at least the way that I trail,
Mhm.
I can't even go that tight that quickly.
Got
So
it.
yeah, I'm gonna keep it in at 235 right now.
Love it. I still have 10 stragglers at break even. I'm going to wait for this candle to close and then I'll move those around a bit. And I'll just kind of walk you guys through that. So I haven't been calling stragglers on our live trades just because it's not
I'm
really a
out.
great,
I'm
okay.
stopped out there.
Beautiful trade, Andy. Well done, brother. What a
Thank
way to
you.
start the year, man.
Beautiful.
What a way. I mean, it's as good as it gets.
Well done to you. Well done to everyone. That's awesome to trail to over $2 on the first trade of the year. Where's Ryan?
I don't know where he's at, but I hope he got that. I mean, he's a trader for a living now. I'm not sure why he's taking days off. Like I said, team, I still have 10 like quote unquote stragglers left behind. I'll kind of call out what I'm doing with those. Currently price is at 266, so 265. And I'm gonna I just said I was gonna wait to this candle to close, but I'm gonna maximize some money here. And I just put that stop in at 250 on those last 10. Gotta love it when you can get 100 points on 10 contracts. Easy free money.
Seriously. That was unreal.
That was such a gorgeous move too. We have so much time left in this session. Let's see what happens. Start this rear off with a real good firecracker. James, great navigation in real time, Jerry, with price moving so wildly. That takes some skill. James, thanks, man. I appreciate that. It's been a lot of time at the charts, bro. It did not come easily. Actually, I should say it just came with a lot of time at the charts. Once you see it, you can't unsee it, in my opinion. Sal, what a way to start the year. I could not agree more, my man. Team, 50 seconds. I'm not going to. Beautifully. I'm not going to go yet. Going to let it. You guys got me now?
Yep.
I don't know what happened there, guys. It's not Comcast.
Yeah, we got you.
My apologies, team. I'm not sure if anyone did take that. It was bearish and firm below pre-market low. I'm just going to wait for it to establish a range. It looks like if you would have re-entered this, though, you'd have been risk-free by now. So it looks like if you'd have took this 683s, you'd have filled at 168, currently at 192. Like this thing's dumping really good now. Andy, did you re-enter?
No, I think I'm
No.
probably done. This thing's over $3. This thing's well over $3. I got stopped at what? I think 235. That's crazy.
I have the 10 at 250, and they're currently at $3, and I just moved that to 270, team, just to let you all know in those. I have 10 left
Oh,
on that. So
unreal, man. Unreal. Wow, yeah. I got 4 cents of slippage on my stop too. I thought it got me right at 235, but it did retrace to about 230
hmm.
and contracts at 320 now. Anyone else still holding stragglers or trailed better than I did? Still holding on to this? Can you guys hear me?
I hear you, Dan.
Okay.
I think
Awesome.
something a little wonky with my internet here. Let me just disconnect my stand by for 1 second here, team. See if this helps out a bit. Just go into the 5G network for a few. Better, guys, girls?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, cool.
Yep, that's totally clear now.
Big deal.
Contracts at 330, 337, 345,
Yeah,
350.
that's unbelievable. I just moved my stops to $3 on those guys. So on last 10. So $1,500 plus on 10 contracts. What a way to start the year, huh?
Incredible. Incredible. 360.
I
Who's in at
definitely
360?
oh I definitely trailed these a little too tight. So oops,
Same. Same.
oops,
It's
oops.
it's $130 above my stop. 370. Who's in at 370? This is something.
This is wild. Catherine, you made 10.7% on your account on that move, on that trade or that account on your account, Catherine. Either way, absolutely impressive and well done, woman. My little bit just moved to 330. So just letting you guys know what I'm doing on those. I don't know where this goes, and I'm completely okay with it. If it stops me at 330, I'd like to get them to 350 and get 2 grand on those last. We'll see what happens. Oh, there it goes. 370. I just unbelievable. Please, please. Kyle, I was sized very full on that. But so Kyle, let me explain. I wasn't sized small to protect my week. My week has been amazing. So I was sized at a full size. However, I wasn't sized at a full size to protect my week. I was sized because at a full size, a stop out wouldn't affect my week. It would not drop me down below my percentages. So, all right, team, 50 seconds left. I'm not seeing an entry here. We do have our PDL touches here. If this establishes a range and gives us another setup, I will look for an entry. Right now, I feel like I'm grabbing a falling knife, and I'm not about to do that. So could reverse
390.
any moment. Or unbelievable, isn't it, Andy?
Unbelievable. And tons of you guys still in with stragglers or trailers even. Amazing work, everyone. Amazing work, everyone. Even
Holy,
if you didn't, just
incredible.
catching this move in general. Jonathan's up 154% on his trailers.
I just moved my stop to 365 on those trailers. So let's see where it goes. I'll probably leave it there for a while. That's incredible. 107%. Wow.
Contracts at 405.
Man, I feel like if we could have stayed alive in it to that pre-market low, we could have all been riding like the big portion of our trailers down to the $3 range. But they were snapping so quick. I don't know what I was expecting other than we got a great trade. So Jeff is your best trade to date. Jonathan, you're at 154% on your trailers. Holy crap. I put my stragglers at 375 team, just to let you guys know. It just rejected the PDL touches, the PDL low, the previous day close is all right there. Um, Aftermarket low is all in this region, right? Like you can see all the numbers I have marked in here from Friday's, or I'm sorry, from Wednesday afternoon session. Um, I don't know if that's the long draw on liquidity, as Ryan would speak about. I don't know if it's going to collapse below all that, but um, and mine just got hit at 375. So I'm out of that, Andy. What a
Oh,
morning, though.
congrats, man. Congrats, dude. 375 is. Oh,
On the
Ryan
last
just
piece
texted
of
us. He
the
caught
last
it.
10.
He caught it. Ryan caught it from his Uber, he said.
Love it. Jonathan, those contracts hit for 20 years right. Sean, 2,500 bucks to start the new year. Awesome times. Time to go play golf and kick off the year. Sean, well done on 2,500 bucks on 10 minutes worth of work, and go enjoy the outside time and play golf, man. The whole idea of this is to not be on the screens a lot. So I got to double check my journal, but those might be some of my best stragglers, Andy.
Amazing.
I don't know if they are my best, but I feel like they're definitely in the top three for sure.
Yeah. Congrats, everyone. Oh, there's nothing like that. There is nothing. That is like the best, one of the best feelings that exists. That exists. And to do it all together. I'll
Yeah.
tell you when you know if you're not in it, you know if you're just doing it alone and there's no one to celebrate with it does not hit the same. It just does not hit the same. And even like for me, I got stopped at 231. I'm super pumped for everyone that caught it to well over $3, even into the high threes or $4 range. It's amazing.
Oh, same. All right, team. I marked 682.11. That's the bottom of that red body. We watched price go below it, come back above it. I also marked the top of the green wick at 682.52. If we can close and stay in that range for a candle or two, I'll look for calls above 682.52. If we get a firm close below 682.11, I'll size us down and take another entry here. But right now, I don't think it's going to give it to us in the next 30 seconds. But definitely lots of reactions on all these levels down here. 681.72 mark, 681.83, which is the PDL touches are in cohesive with the aftermarket low, and then the previous day close is all the same numbers. So a little bit of relevance there. Like I said, not taking calls yet, although I'd love for it to close below that wick where I have it marked at the 682.52, and it did. So going to slightly adjust resistance now, team, in real time. We're just reading price the way I do it, 682.46. It's where that last candle printed. Let's just see what happens. See if it establishes. Jordan, is the best trailers you've had with 100-point move on your trailer. Well done, bro. Isn't that cool? You can make $100 off of one contract. How? I mean, it doesn't sound like a big deal, but that's a lot of money, man.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Yeah.
All right, team, perfect reactions off of 682.11, just the way prices function in real time. And then more perfect reactions at 682.46 for this candles. We got 4 minutes left on it. Lots of time for Spy to tell us a story. Sal, it's your first $100 trade. No, Jordan, I mean, I wouldn't underestimate it, man. Like newbie or not, man, $100 is $100. Like I don't know a single person that makes enough money they wouldn't pick $100 up on the sidewalk if they walk by it. Put it to you like that, including myself. Not going to pass that opportunity up. Jonathan made an extra $1,200, Andy, on his stragglers alone.
Amazing.
That's insane for your P&L. It's absolutely
Yeah.
insane.
Yep.
Like as you would say, Andy, it just flips the math on its head.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing about it. Like if you're leaving 10 behind and they come and get stopped at, call it 160 or the break even point, like you really don't notice that little bit missing off the big portion of your contracts, right? But when it moves into the $3, $4 range and you see $1,500, $1,800, man, it really just puts that math on its head. And if price does some wonky stuff and stops you out a handful of times in a row, it's really hard to have a negative week and negative month when that happens. Bill, it's your $470 on your first trade as a full-time trader. Thank you, Bill. Congratulations, bro. It's exciting, huh, guys? I agree with you, Andy. When
Bill,
that stuff happens and
amazing.
you're just trading by yourself, it's like super cool, but it's not the same.
It's not the same. It is
No, it's
not the
not. Team, I marked 683.45 in real time. It's the bottom of the red wick here after that close below that pre-market low in this big, big flush. This candle just reacted perfectly off of it here. So just watching price in real time, not after that big win we just had. I'm going to be very conservative on another entry if we take one more. Man, what a pushback. Still, this is retracing, guys. This is not, I don't believe this is a breaking structure yet. I think we got to get above pre-market low, 683, 89. And the real breaker structure would be up here at 684.33. That doesn't mean we couldn't ride it back up. Just gonna, still looks like it's heavy to me. Like I said, team, not taking this. It does check a lot of boxes, but it's gonna err on the side of caution with this one. If you did take the calls, it looks like you would have got in at 176 to 177, and they're currently at 183, 182. So they are moving nicely. See what happens here. Yeah, your 176, there's your 188, 190 right now, 193. There's your half off and break even. And let's see how it reacts to that pre-market low. Jordan, if you're talking about sizing, if we re-enter full and get big or protect, absolutely protect it. There's no way that you should turn this day green or turn this day red. Absolutely not. 100% defense mode. Whatever you are at, 20, 25% of your account, 30% of your account, 12% of your account, I would be going in a quarter size from the next trade, regardless of how great the setup is. Like no, zero way to turn that red in my mind, especially on the first of the year and the last day of the last day of the week. I can't emphasize enough, guys, of like how you've got to protect big green wins and big green days and green weeks. Like even if you're at a 0.5% or 0.75% account gain, like going in all on Friday and turning that red is just foolish. You can't compound negative. You can compound positive. You can't compound negative. In the headspace it puts you in over the weekend, it's just a terrible thing. Just protect the wins, small goals, small realistic goals. The better you get good at, the better you get at price, the better you get good at, the better you get at execution, etc. Then you can start sizing a little bit more dynamically, like what James does, what Andy does, what Ryan does, etc. Ramsey, this is your first day in the chart after the initial 90-day period, a beautiful 35%. Ramsey, congrats, buddy.
Congrats, Ramsey.
It's huge. All right, team, 683.45. I have a green line marked. I'm turning it red. This has rejected the pre-market low. These two candles, in my opinion, are retracing. This long wick to the top side indicates to me that we are not ready to go back and we've swept all the liquidity left behind on this big green or this big red bar on the 1020 candle. Firm close back that small amount of puts I'll take. I'm just going to clean up some lines for everyone to make this better. So I support at 682.11. The aftermarket high, not too concerned with that. We've already ripped through that. We ripped down below it. We ripped right back through it. We did not interact real hard on it on the green candle at 1030. Not too concerned with that. Looking for a firm close below the 683.45. with a small amount of positions to protect the day. 682 puts, firm close. And perfect reactions back up above that. 10 seconds team. If this flushes, it could happen quickly. So just kind of be at the ready if you are going to take another trade. 3, 2, 1. Staying away. Going to slide by that team to the bottom of that green body at now 683.51. Sean, Jerry explaining your sizing strategies help you win for sure. Man, Sean, I'm glad to hear that, man. Sizing was a bit challenging for me in the beginning. And once I wrapped my head around not going red on the week, regardless how far away I was from my weekly target, like that immensely helped me stay green and stay positive and just help the mindset and trust the process. So I know Andy spoke of it several times. Ryan spoke of it several times. I think Andy made the comment maybe about a month ago where, I think it was 2022 or something like that, where he had multiple green weeks where if he would have traded on Friday at full size, it would have turned his week red. So big lesson to be learned about that, guys. Just don't be greedy. Let the process set a realistic target 2.5% and attack the goal. And once you get that goal, protect it. And as you get better at it, increase that weekly goal with bigger sizing and big percentages. But no need to be in a hurry on it. SPY is not going anywhere. Am I breaking up again?
A touch, yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm always giving Ryan crap about his internet. Clearly, I should fix mine.
Oh, don't worry, man. What do you guys say? Isn't that one crazy way to start the trading year?
I'm pretty stoked about it, if I'm being honest, Andy. Thought that was a great one. It's such a just a beautiful level too. At least in my mind, it was like you get this thing here like SPY's not ready to go above pre-market high. It's very clear, like rejecting it with these two wicks. You get you put the it's classic support becomes resistance kind of thing, right? So you have resistance all through the pre-market at this level. We had it a little bit higher and more aggressive here, which is now grabbing the top of that swing point to the pre-market, firm close below it, and just distribution all the way back down.
Yeah. Did you read Jonathan's message aloud?
I did not. Andy, Jerry, Ryan, thank you for the bottom of your heart for changing the life of my life and the life of my family. Because of this system, community, and your guidance, I'm able to spend more quality time with my family and starting to become a husband and father I always wanted to be. Oh, Jonathan, man, that's fantastic, bro. Congratulations on that, bro.
That is so incredible. Huge congrats. That warms our hearts so much.
I love
Because
it.
it's not about the money, it's about what the money allows you to do, the person it allows you to become. And I'm sure you guys have all heard of this, that money doesn't change you, it just amplifies who you are. And so, if you're an amazing uh person who just wants to be there for your loved ones, wants to spend time with them, having money amplifies that and allows you to do
Mhm.
those things. It allows you to lean into those natural proclivities that you have. And so that also just speaks to what a great man you are, Jonathan, right? People that aren't great people with money, it amplifies those negative attributes that they have. But it's amazing to hear that this change for you has allowed you to just again be the husband and father you always wanted to be. That's everything, man. That's
Incredible.
absolutely amazing. so, so excited for you.
Yeah, this system's been life changing for sure, Andy, for a lot of people. Pretty cool.
It is so cool. I am so grateful. I am so grateful for it. And for the, for the strength and the skill that God gave me to share it and teach it and go out there and kind of scream it from the rooftops and try to get people involved because, there's another reality where if I didn't do those things, none of these lives, including yours, Jerry, would have been changed. And you guys are the ones that took action, that joined this program, that showed up every day, that worked super hard. That cannot go unmentioned. But I'm just super grateful that, you know, every sort of detail of my life ultimately led to this point in this decision where I started Greystone Trading. Again, if I hadn't done that, if these things in my life hadn't happened that ultimately led to that decision, we wouldn't have been able to read that message from Jonathan, and that life would be left unchanged. It's just crazy how this domino effect of life, right? God is controlling
Mhm.
absolutely every single detail to create these life-changing circumstances. It's amazing.
It's
It's
absolutely
amazing,
incredible.
amazing, amazing.
All right, team, I do have 684.33 marked. It's the top of the red body here, the bottom of this red one. It grabs these wicks here. We keep rejecting that number. I slightly modified it. I had it a little bit higher up here, and I slightly brought it down to the bottom of this, just watching this candle react to that level. Um, not in love with calls at the moment. I'm not in love with puts at the moment. I'm pretty content with where we're at, but I'm not opposed to another trade either. I did pull support up a little bit to 683.66. Just reading price in real time. However, the one could argue that pre-market low is still the valid level. So let's just kind of wait and see what happens here. We had a beautiful 2026 or 2025 the whole year. Andy, we finished out the holiday week really strong, and we're starting off the new year really strong, and see what it does for us. Especially after a trade where people are getting 150% on trailers or stragglers, whatever we're calling them nowadays. Looking back at it, I think the only thing that I could have done better on that trade was waiting a little bit longer to take my first half. I took it I was trying to get 163 to 164 where my fill was at 151. I got filled at 161, so I only got 10 points on that first, but more than made up for it with trailers and stragglers. However, um, just watching that price in real time, it was like rejecting this green wick right here at the bottom of the swing point at 920, and that was my cue to go risk free. So just kind
Yeah,
of
it did.
just kind of walking you guys through the thought process on that, because I know a lot of people have always mentioned, well, we didn't take 10% on that first half, and the risk to reward ratios kind of go out of balance. So letting you guys know my thought process is, the trade it goes green, it comes back, it doesn't go red, but it comes back and it touches like our entry level, and then it comes back down again. The third time it's like messing with that area. It's a lot easier to re-enter and find another setup than what it is to correct a 15% stop, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. 100%.
Bill, you watched for 4 years, do your thing. I did not believe the system until last year. Thank you all. Oh, Bill, that's incredible to hear, man. It's Speaking on that, Bill, it's really easy to get in your head about the system not working. And the one thing that was that kind of hit my home for me was, and this isn't directed at you, Bill. This is mine. Is I kept thinking like, does the system not work or is it me not making the system work? And when I had the epiphany that the system works and there's plenty of profitable traders via the YouTube channels and podcasts, I'll finish this up in a second. 30 seconds, team. I do have a 682 puts pulled up, and I'm sizing very, very small, team. Very small if we take this. 15 seconds. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Buying here. Filled at 139. No stop yet. And then go ahead and put my stop in at 122. Stop is off, taking half there at 154. Stops at break even.
Ooh. Come on now.
Just be patient, SPY. Come on, come get that aftermarket high, and we'll go in another positions off there. Come on. A little
It's
bit more.
just got to get through this little region, and then we're going to go for low of day, it looks like. Just where these previous lows are.
Taking
There we
another
go.
quarter there at 166, team. Stop to 145. Stop to 150. Stop to 155. Stop to 160. Stop to 165. Stop to 168. Come on. Come on. Same region as last time. Stay alive. Stop to 170. Stop to 180. Stop to 190.
Are you kidding me?
No. Stop to 195. Come on, SPY, go. Make my boys rich. And it's stopped.
Oh boy.
All right, guys.
Jerry.
All right, guys. That's all I got.
Oh gosh. Whew.
Oh, whoa, what a morning, boys.
What
Ladies and
is
gentlemen.
happening?
Ah, love you guys. You're welcome. That's all I got this morning. No, I did not want to take those calls. Yes, I was biased on puts this morning. I am normally not biased. This market structure is very, very bearish today, and those were retracement candles. It never went bullish. Could we have took a trade and got risk free? Absolutely. This thing is just screaming to go low today. Oh. Andy, I know you took a little piece there, right?
Oh yeah.
This little position.
Yeah. Jeez.
Oh, what a morning, huh? Team, I trailed that very differently than I did my first positions. When we came below this, but we didn't, just letting you guys know, I couldn't say this in real time because I was trailing it. So the 1020 candle, you see the red wick? Look at the red wick, how it barely goes below that. I put my stop right around in here, expecting it to either retrace there and do exactly what it's doing, or then it was going to continue down and find low of the day. And I was completely okay with just locking in that money where it's at. So Brian, you missed the first one, but you're glad to have got in on that one for 3.25. Brian, isn't that incredible, buddy? Good work, bro. Richard, 22.87% on the day. Holy shit, dude. That's incredible. Uh, Todd, Jerry, you're the GOAT. Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year to you, Todd. I am not. I absolutely think that Ryan and Andy are. I learned this from them, and this is on them. I don't earn that title yet, buddy. Those guys are way, way better at trading than I am, in my opinion. I'm just very grateful and fortunate to get to trade alongside of you guys on a weekly basis, daily basis. So
The execution was insane on that too.
thanks, Andy.
Insane.
Does anybody not believe that this system works now? Just out of curiosity, anyone still have doubts? Because you shouldn't. What a
True, James.
day.
Where's the country music today, Jerry?
Oh, it's on.
Oh,
It's
it's
on.
on. Okay, it
Hell yeah,
hasn't
it's on.
it
It just
hasn't
hasn't
it
played
hasn't
through.
come through yet.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I think it's the noise canceling on these things, but it's absolutely
Yeah.
on. On that first trade, Tyler Childers' Lady May was playing. On the second trade, it was Whiskey Myers' Virginia song was playing. So I don't I don't chalk that up to it other than it just helps my headspace. Team, 5 more minutes. I know you all probably want one more trade. I'm done for the morning. I'm not giving any of that back. So,
Congrats, everyone. Congratulations. What a morning, Jerry. Just can't, that was just incredible. That was incredible. The way, I mean, yes, it was textbook, but, yeah, we got to applaud the action, the way that it came up, that double rejection of 684.33, but you read it beautifully. You read it beautifully. Waited patiently for that confirmation that this was, in fact, a retracement, not a reversal. And, the entries were pretty similar, huh? The way it swept that resistance, failed to claim it, and came back down and took out support. Amazing execution, amazing entries. But this is a session that no one will forget. Well done, bro.
thank you, sir. Really appreciate it. I couldn't have done it without you and Ryan. Like this has been hours on the chart to figure out those entries. A year and a half ago, I wouldn't have been taking that. I'd been waiting for it to close below 682.05. I would see them, but I wasn't confident in them yet. But now it tells its story so true. It's just, like I said, like you study the charts long enough, you can't unsee it.
Mm-hmm.
But all that being said, too, like pre-market low, candle closes below it, gorgeous distribution down, full trade, right? If you would have took not this candle at 10:05 and you would have waited for it to break the opening price action at 687.47, perfect red candle, big candle. Most people are scared of big candles. I'm personally not. They hit the criteria, you take the trade, right? It's the consistency that works. This trade, full trade all the way down. So, I mean, there was 4 entries this morning on puts that would have worked, and there was 1 entry on calls that would have gave you half off and break even. So, I mean, the price action is very clean this morning. And if this closes firm below all these numbers here, I have like we talked about that earlier, the PDL touches, the PDL wick, previous day close, aftermarket low, it's all the same. I mean, if it closes firm below that, I mean, who knows where it falls to. However, we've also seen at the 10:25 candle, and we're seeing right now that it's not quite ready to rip below it yet. Amanda, biggest win to date. Thanks, guys. 2026 is going to be great. I could not agree with you more. Tyler, next to seeing Jerry hit $1 million mark, this has been a special session. Thanks, Tyler. Appreciate that, man. This has been a really good one. And I could not agree with you more, Andy. Like it's, doing that behind the scenes or on your own is always super cool, but doing it live sessions with walking everyone through it just really special too. So
Yeah.
now look at this candle,
Absolutely.
man. What a monstrous push.
243, 246.
I didn't leave any stragglers on the second trade. I didn't have a lot of positions on that second one. I wasn't sized real big. Did
Hmm.
you leave any behind on the second one, Andy?
No, I didn't.
No, no. James, incredible price action. The follow through is bonkers. I couldn't agree with you more. This is absolutely insane. Ramsey, thanks, fellas. You're going to go meditate, integrate with this excitement and settle down, mentally reset for a Monday. I love that, Ramsey. Team not taking this trade, but if you guys want to mock trade it, I would, after those 2 wins, there's no way I'm taking another one right now. As much as I want to, I'm just going to practice a little discipline here, but a firm close below all those touches. And I think there's a lot of room down, but let's see what it does. Man, price is wonky right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, you would have used the 680s, gorgeous follow through again, filled at 155 to 157, price hit 175, and you're stopped at break even. So if your
Huge
execution's quick,
congratulations, everyone. I'm just so excited for all of you. We we're just thrilled. It's amazing. And we're so pumped for you guys, excited for you, and let's just keep on going. Let's make this an amazing year.
John Parsons, biggest trade date yet, 4% on the account. I love it. John, awesome. And guys, thanks to everyone for showing up and putting in the work. And Andy, thanks again for the opportunity. It's been incredible doing this with you guys. Steve made 6% on the account gain in a day. Man, I'll tell you what, those runners are really cool when they do that. They're so much fun to do. Like I have the mindset, just to be very clear with you guys, I always have the mindset if trading is fun, you're probably doing it wrong. You're probably a little too excited or size too big or too small or whatever that may be, right? But to me, trailers just make trading exciting. It's just really cool to watch it multiply the account the way it does. And team, if you didn't take profits on that at 157 to 155, Phil, I mean, these things hit 190. So who knows where SPY goes today? Jordan, welcome to the new year, bro. Bro, look at that. Gotta love it, bro. Good work, man. Matthew, you haven't earned the right to trade on Fridays yet, but it's a pleasure watching you all crush it. Matthew, awesome, man. Julie, Andy, Jerry, Ryan, and this community has been such a great community to be a part of. You've had some rough weeks, but also had some great weeks. You guys do an amazing job and totally believe in the system. Thanks, Andy. Oh, thanks, Julie. That's awesome. And team, like we talked about this a little bit, um, on and off a bit. The system absolutely works. And if you're not seeing confidence in the system or yourself, I highly recommend mock trading, back testing, journaling, and reviewing that. And then I think James has talked about this a handful of times. Like, if you take SPY and you look over the last like 6 to 8 weeks of it and where your entries and your exits were and you mock trade it and journal the mock trades too, like have a separate journal perhaps. Journal your mock trades. And then all of a sudden you look at over 6 weeks of trades in the morning sessions and the afternoon sessions, whether you could or couldn't trade that day is irrelevant. And all of a sudden you see the win rate 68 to 70%. And you did what those would hypothetically got filled at to where you would have got out at. You add that together and it builds a confidence that you can't break. Just my thought process.
Yep. Alrighty, I'm gonna drop here. Appreciate you guys all so much. Jerry, once again, this was a special one. Have an amazing weekend, everyone. And let's keep rocking and rolling. Love you all. Take care,
Love you
everyone.
too. Andy, thanks a lot, guys. All right, team. I'm going to wrap up the session. Y'all have a fantastic day and see you guys on Monday morning. But Happy New Year's, everyone. Enjoy your time off with the family and friends.